What's up, chat? Welcome back. Yeah. I guess I'll just start off by showing what I did in the last 5 days because I didn't stream. I was a little busy with some UI work. I'm gonna show you right now. So, you know about the fishing game, right? When I go ahead and go to the water, throw in my fishing rod, we have this rhythm game opening. I can choose a BPM and then it generates a random rhythm game, which is quite nice if you want to play to any song. Let's say you have your Spotify opened, any song is playing, you try and match the BPM of it. Then you save it under your song name by just start typing and then hit enter. And now you can basically just play to your song, but it's a bit boring if you only have these single hits. So that's why I implemented relics into the game. Yeah, you see like 5 elements. Right now I only implemented this and this element. It's wind, lava and frost, I called them. And this is sand and leaf. And these are actually related to the biomes. For example, I right now have another biome that is the desert biome, and in the desert biome you can unlock this relic right here. And if I activate it, I actually get this really cool effect on my back. But what do they actually do? So if I activate these 3 and I try fishing again, you can see that now we have like a triple hit, a freeze, like these pause hits, this one right here, the sliders and the triple hits. And basically the blue one, the wind one, is activating sliders. So if you have this activated, you only have sliders, or if I activate the lava one on top, we get the... Oh, where are they? Come on. There, right there. We get those. Yeah, we can only activate this one, and then we have deposits. Yeah, that's basically what the relics are in the game. You unlock them during the game. You don't have like every 5 of them at the start, obviously. You only get the wind one fairly to the beginning of the game, because the starting biome is actually inhabited by the wind tribe pelicans, which I called like OpenGL or Whisper Wind. I'm not quite sure about the clan name of them, but what we're gonna do today is actually related to the desert biome, so the ash dune pelican clan, which will unlock the sand relic, of course. So if I go ahead and go into the desert biome right here, we actually want to spawn like NPC villages into the world, and that is, you can see below on the bottom right of the video, that our current objective will now be to generate NPC villages. And yeah, let me just show you what I designed. Let's call it designed, because it's like building in Minecraft, which is pretty cool. That's how I do all of these models. Let me just find the right one right here. Wouldn't work. Wait. Open project. Okay. This is the little house I made, and we will need to do variations of this house, because obviously we don't want only one house to be generated on the island. Maybe we'll do that in the stream as well, if I'm stuck on the generating code. Maybe we'll just do some variations of this house. I'm not too sure yet. But yeah, I already exported it and copied it into the game files. Now we'll just need to actually implement it. We're gonna do that right now. Let's get back into the code. I am already in the correct class. Yeah, in the item manager, we are gonna say public static. Oh no, actually we have to create a class first. So in the entity, yeah. Let's call it desert home. Yes, desert home. And this will have subclasses like one. I'm not. I could name all of these houses, like the different variations, but I'm not sure. I'll just call them 1 and later 2 if I have another variation for it. Well, house looks amazing. Oh, thank you very much. We'll see how it looks in game. So this will extend a. Let me just copy like this. Yeah, we can copy that. I'll just have to delete a bunch. This will extend model, but we'll just do it like this. Call this 1. Also, all of this we don't need. No, actually, wait. That's not right. We need to keep this. Paste this. This extends model. No, that's the wrong model. Damn, you look so cute. Snappy Ink, what's up, man? This is 1 as well. We can delete all of this rank also. I'm gonna have to implement the walls later again. A light, oh yeah, we do have a light for the house. I guess I can keep that. Then it's a. This is related to recoloring it, so we don't need that. This is also we don't also need that. What's poppin', bruv? I'm pretty good. How are you? Yeah, we can get rid of this. And this I also just call Desert Home 1. Desert Home 1. Satellite max unevenness that's something we need to think about later. The name, I think I don't need that. No, don't need that. Yes. So now if I go back into the item manager, I can call public static desert home dot 1 desert home. Let's go with the number 1, and right below here initialize it with desert home equals new desert home 1, and the UID will be desert home 1 as well. It needs a title. No, it also. Why do I set this? I don't need that. This will be 0 on initialization, because I will change it anyways. Let's call it Desert Home 1. You won't have an item that is called Desert Home 1. I'm just gonna do it now for testing how it looks in game. Do I need anything else? What is missing? The aisle. Yeah, we also don't need that, right? Oh yeah, we do need it, and I forgot that we need an item. That one's gonna be deleted. Let's just do item extends this right here. I actually forgot this. We need to put the item in here, not the model. This belongs into here later. Could you erklären einfacher? I'm sorry, don't understand German. The UID we can just set it now, I guess. Category will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. The amount, let's set it to like 10. I want to place a couple of them. Can also just copy this in here, and we then don't need any parameters at all. Desert home 1. Let me just check if where are the items for it in the tent class, right? Set color, set equipable tent. Yeah, I guess we only need this wedge right here. Desert. Nope, that was wrong. Desert home. Hello. Thank you. Yep. Okay, so now if you go back into the item manager, this needs to be item. We can get rid of all of this, and that is correct. Now we set the placeable model for it. So we're gonna say desert home set placeable. Place radius will be, let's do it to 6 for now. This 6 will be like do I have an object right now? Of course I don't. If I had this item in my hand and I wanted to place it, how far away is the object from the player? That is what this radius tells the game. And a y offset of minus 0.5. We will test how this looks. New desert home. Wait, where is it? This is weird. Oh, because I wrote it wrong. Yeah, let's recall it. Desert. Little typo on the class name. That's why I didn't find it then. 1 UID desert home 1. The aisle will be this. And then actually, why do I set the amount? Wait. Desert home. Somewhere I set the amount to, let's do it. Let's set it to 0, and then when we actually load the inventory, we give ourselves like 10 of the desert homes. Yeah. Okay, so if we load the game, actually, I'm not sure if we actually get the items if we just load. Let me just create a new game. So now the structures, we should have exactly this desert home 1 item, and it's in the game, basically. Nice. So if I place it, right now it doesn't have any collision to it, so I can like walk through it. But yeah, I think it looks pretty crazy. That looks pretty good. Yeah, obviously these houses will be in the desert biome, not in this biome. But I actually don't think it looks that wrong. I'm pretty honest. What's up, Vert? So yeah, now we just somehow need to, oh wait, that's wrong. Get these little houses generated in the desert biome. And I will have to draw this out because it's not that easy. Because there are a couple of things I need to think of. So the problem is that the house must be placed on like even surfaces, and that's like the main issue. Yeah, so there are a bunch of things I need to check when scanning the terrain in the algorithm. Are houses in deserts with wood common? Yeah, I mean they use the pelicans in this desert biome use the acacia wood, and if you actually look closely, let me get back, it's the same. It's like the same colors of these trees. You can see that there is this like the starker, and then mid brown to light wooden colors are in the trees, in the acacia wood trees, and these green tones are the same colors as the leaves. So yeah, I think it will match nicely. I unfortunately cannot place like these houses in the desert biome right now because I didn't implement that in the code. Because you also in the finished game you won't be able to place houses on other islands if you did not buy them. So I can only place it here right now on your home island. But yeah, let's see. So I prepared a little board, let's say. So I'm drawing this out because I also didn't think too much about it. Let's say this is our entire map, which is basically a giant square. And on this giant square, we are generating the desert, like islands, right? And obviously they consist of like these little voxels. And I think I just have to check like every single voxel. So we'll go through the entire map. But for each variation, because if you have like a house that is like pretty long, let's say a house goes from here to here, then we will have to check the heights differently, because it could happen that if we just use the area, if you just check the area of the same house, that's, you know, like for some houses this just wouldn't work, so we have to check for every house. Yeah, so we have to iterate through the entire map for every variation, and for every variation it has like this model box. Oh, this model box, I think I can't show that right now, right? No, I don't think I have boxes enabled. But basically this home has like a big model box that just covers like the entire model, and we'll check that for every tile on the map, and then check just like I did in the placing. You know, I sort of already implemented like the height checking, because right here it says something is in the way, so there's like the stone is in the way right now, or terrain is not even enough because there's like a little hill, and only if the terrain is even enough we can actually place it. So yeah, I guess some I can copy some of that. This is actually a good leather shape icon. Leather shape icon? Oh no. So we check that, and I'm thinking of we need to have a list that like keeps track of positions of X and Z positions where we could place the home, corresponding to each variation. Oh no, actually we'll have this position once. Actually no, the positions will be different for each variation, yeah. So we'll need a list of positions for each variation we checked. Okay, for variation, blah blah blah, we have X and Z positions, telling us where we could spawn the houses without any problem. Yeah. And then after that, we need to evaluate which positions to take actually. Because if let's say there's like this area right here has like a lot of flat spaces, then like each tile could be a placeable position. So after we have these X and Z, we need to check, okay, I have already placed a house here, so this one we can place, this one we can't place, this one we can't place, but we can place another house here. Okay, so yeah. And I'm not sure if I need to check if the houses are near to each other, because if the map was bigger, it would like be a little random if like one house that the most of the houses were like on this side of the island, and there was one house on this side. It would be a little weird, but the island isn't that big, so I think I don't have to worry about that. Yes. Because if there's, let's say there's a house right there and there's a house like there, I think you can, it's not like they're like too far apart, right? I think that should be fine. But yeah, we'll just try. I think I have like the rough algorithm in my head now. So where do we want to do that actually? When we go ahead and go into the, where is it? The rand isle class, which is basically the random island I'm generating. Right here I generate it and then set the biome to desert. And this code right here generates the height. So without any vegetation or something like that, this just creates like the isle with hills and stuff itself. And then here, isle.apply biome, we apply things like the color, like these green patches or stone patches like here. We apply setting trees and cactuses. We all do that based on the biome. So now the question is, when do we generate the houses? Because in one of those scenarios, we have to check that the trees are not intercepting with the houses, because else there would maybe be cases where a tree is like directly inside a house. We don't want that, obviously. So do we first place the trees or do we place the houses first? You know, I think I'll just go ahead and leave that out right now and just generate the houses for now. Yeah, let's just try and get generating done, and then we can check later if any collisions are happening. I think that's a good plan. So I think the stream is frozen, right? Is it? Let me just close the game. I don't know why this keeps happening sometimes. It's kind of weird. Do I want to make like an extra function for it? I mean, yeah, I should probably place it to the biomes, because for each biome, for the desert biome and for snow biome, we will have like different houses, obviously. So let's see what I have going on in the biome class. Where do I apply? I generate the models, I generate the Terra. So where's the where's the apply method? Wait. Apply biome? Oh, it's in here. Okay. Yeah, okay. Gen Terra, Gen IEs. So let's just do the houses first. Gen NPC. Oh no, also since not every biome will have like NPC villages, and it will also be like a chance. So not if you go into the desert biome, if you travel to it, there's like, I think I will do like a 1 in 3 chance that there's actually a village being generated. So that you have to try a couple times to get a village. I'll just write it in here, 1 in 3 chance for now, because it's bad for testing. Yeah, we will need a variable. We can have this one global variable and check if we want to generate a village or not when we click on the ship. So we'll just have public static boolean village, and we'll set this to true for all cases right now. Yeah. Actually no, because then it would also happen on the forest biome. So where do I load the? And I'll generate. Yeah, we can just write biome dot village equals true before we do this method. And then if we go back to the home island, which we do right in here. Right now I just press L to go back. In the finished game you will be able to just press on your ship again, and then you will go back. How many years have you worked with this language? Java I've been like familiar with since I was 13 or something like that. I started with like Minecraft plugins, but I didn't actively program until like the last 2 or 3 years in Java. That's when I got like really into it. Yes, so when we press L, we want to go back. So before we actually we don't need to do that because we already initialized it at this point. Yeah, we're just gonna keep it true. Okay, so now that we have this and the apply biome, we go back here, can check if biome.village. Actually, let's do that. Let's check that in the method itself. Gen village. Yeah, we'll probably need the IL parameter as well. Where is it? No, we need to go to the biome. Where do we want to do that though? Let's do it here. Public static void. Oh no, not static, right? No. Public void gen villages. I saw an override. Do I have to do that? I do. Wait, where do I? Oh yeah, right here. So we need to add an abstract void gen village isle, yes, and then we can override it. Gen village. Oh, that's not correct. We need to do it in here. Hello? Wait. Is it not correct here? Oh, wait. No, here. Yeah, that's what we wanted. Okay. God. Okay. Let me just think about it. Yeah, we wanted a list for every variation. Do I set the amount of variations manually though? Like for each, like right now this is an abstract, like an abstract initialization of the, no, that's not correct. Where's the desert biome? The desert biome right here. So I think I can just, since I'm doing this for every biome, I have to do that for every biome. I can just, like for now we have like one variation, so I'm just gonna do a local variable variations equals 1. Or what I also could do, because we need to access like the different positions based on the variations, we can use a string array. And then write the UIDs of the variations right into here. So obviously then variations.length is equal to the variations I have. And then for each variation, let's call it v is less than variations.length v plus. So we'll iterate through this. Right now we will have like more iterations later, so obviously this will only like iterate once, but then we'll need a x. This will be smaller than il.map size because we want to iterate through the entire map, right? Just like this. Okay, and then we need some sort of like a way to access the variations. I think the thing is, I save them when I add the models to the placeables. But naturally these won't be saved in the placeables because the player won't be able to place them themselves. So I okay, so I don't want to fall in the trap of over-engineering stuff because it's pretty simple to just do these things manually. So I think biome. So since I'm only initializing the biome once, then I'll also just need to initialize the homes, like desert home, the model. When I generate the model, I use the model data right here. Actually, the model data is all I need to... Sometimes I get overwhelmed when working on a project, so I just quit. Yeah, I think that's a common problem. I did like a lot of projects before this one. Also, I didn't finish them because I was like, I don't know if people would like this, and also I didn't do it like full serious. Yeah, I think you just need to push through even when it's like hard. You just learn. You will learn from it in the end, and yeah. But I feel you not being motivated for on some days. It happens to me as well. Okay, it's a little complicated. So the thing I could do is get the model data once and then create models based on it, depending on how many I want to generate or how many options my algorithm gives me. But that's like it's also kind of bad that I definitely need an constructor that takes in a model data that I already did, because else if I want to generate 5 houses of the same model, then I will have like a model data like 5 times, and this variable right here is pretty big because the vertices are pretty big, like this float array and the normals, they are pretty big, and it's basically just a waste of memory. Actually, I've always wanted to change that, but I had some instanced models, but I don't know if I want to set the village homes instanced as well. So the thing about instancing is that obviously you have one model and you can render like 5 models with just one render call, but you often lack like power over changing stuff, or at least it's a bit harder to save things because obviously you still have just one object that you can modify, and this object has one variable which would apply to all instances, and that's kind of hard sometimes. But I don't need to change the village homes like in any way. Yeah, they are always the same. I'm gonna try and do them instance then, to also reduce like rendering stress. Yes. Okay, so let's look at this again. I have an float array of models, which are basically the X, Y, and Z positions of the model. Then the amount of houses for this example that I want to render. And then this X and Y offset, what was that again? I think I used this for like the trees. Did I? I'm not quite sure. Let me check. Oh yeah, so we have the pine trunks, pine leaves. But also for... Okay, it's a general offset for the local position of the current... Oh no, for every object, yeah. So this will be equal to... So the Y offset right here will be equal to this place Y offset, so that the home is placed a little lower. Yeah. Okay. The Z offset, that's the same. The shadow will be true. Okay, so I don't want to just save the strings. I actually want to initialize like the whole model in here. And if I think about it, that's like actually the same thing I'm just doing in these, no, right here. I'm creating new instance entities. Yeah. Yep. So I'll just do the same thing here. So this, we need to change this one right here. Or do we? No, this is finished actually. Yeah. This is done. I just need to access it. And I need some like I could just do something like this. And then just call new desert home 1. This will have the aisle, and then later if we have the different variations, we will add them right here. But do I can set the instance model right here, yeah, because it's, no, I can't. No, that won't be possible because it's a void. So I'll need to initialize them outside. Desert home .1 desert home. Oh wait, actually, so this method gets called every time that I load an island, but we only need to initialize like this array of models once. So I'm thinking where I could save this. Yeah, I don't want to make an attribute variable for the biome, because not every biome will have like these villages. So I guess I can call them outside of it. Yeah. Private static model array desert homes. Why is this giving me an error, by the way? Oh, because I didn't, yeah, I need to implement the abstract method here as well. Wait, huh? Oh, because this is another biome, okay, I see. And then, right, I think I'm never gonna find like this variable if I put it in front of here. So it's a bit like this code is like very long. So I'm just gonna put it right after here. New model array, and finally, yeah, this should be our way to go. We do desert home 1 desert home 1 equals new. Yeah, so right now we don't have an aisle that we can access. We need to set the aisle when we place the homes. So this must be null at first. And I need to make sure that there are no errors when I do that. Desert home 1 null. Okay, but when I set this to null, what does it access? The super constructor. So inside the model, we are using this one right here. Yeah, it's the only one. So the aisle we use for, what do we use it for? Okay, actually nothing so far. That's good. Yeah, I think I can keep it now then, for now. Let's see if I get an error later. But I shouldn't actually. So we have to call this outside because we need to set it instanced. And yeah, we need a float array for the models. You know what? Because there's a couple of things I need to save actually. Let's do a new class. Where do I put this master terrain? Right in here. We'll create a new class called biome village. Village biome. No, biome villages is better. This will be a... Actually, it does not need to be abstract. So in this, we will have obviously a constructor. And it will hold a model, no, a model array. How do I call it? Because the float array after that, like I always call them models. I think entities is good as well. Yeah. So entities. Actually, we pass it. We pass it through the constructor. Yes. Or do we? I mean, we have to. Yeah. entities, float array models. No, we don't know that one we don't need, but we need this on initialization. So I need to think of the maximum size of the model. So it has 4 values that it needs for each instance. The question is, how many instances do we want to have? That comes down to like the algorithm, right? What does the algorithm tell us? Like how many houses can we place? I think I'll need a maximum then. I'll have a maximum, yeah. Max instances per entity. So each variation of a house can like appear maybe 3 times. Yeah. So this is that. What else do we need? We need a instances, and let me check what else. Set instance model. We need X, Y, and Z offsets. Actually, I called it wrong. That's not for the entire village. It's for the home itself. Biome home. And then this won't be an array. Yes. It will be the entity. We don't need to initialize instances, it's 0 by default, which is good. And yeah. I think we should then be able to set like entity.set set instance model. We pass the models, we pass the instances. Then XYZ offset, which we should take in here. Y offset, float Z offset. And then we need this, no, the scale, right? No, the shadow. Shadow will be true, always. Yes. Okay. So now on the biome, we will not have a model array, but a biome home array. And this will still be called desert homes. Desert homes equals new biome home array. And we only have one variation right now. Yes. No, we can just define it like this. New biome home. And we will need a new entity of this right here, which will, yeah, that's correct. Desert home 1. The I will be null. X offset will be 0. Y offset will be this minus. Yeah, we need to check how this looks. Yes. That should be it. Yeah. Yes. Okay. I was just thinking about if I can manage the instances well like this. And I think it makes the algorithm easier as well. So let's try and do that now. Also, this algorithm will actually, like, it will be the same for every biome, right? Like the checking behind it will be the same, but only the biome homes will be different. I can do that later, like shifting the code like outside of this method into another method, and then getting the current desert, like the current biomes, biome homes. That's like, you know, that's like easy. I can do it later. So right now I'm just gonna concentrate on the algorithm. We don't need this. We already said all of that. And the variations.length will be desert homes.length. Yes. Desert home.length right now is 1 because we only have one variation, and that is the desert home 1 model. Yes. That looks pretty good. This also. Oh, that cannot be fine. I'm always getting baited by this. Written but not read, yeah. IntelliJ. Okay, so now we need to think. Okay, so I said I wanted to have for each variation, so for each biome home, I want a list of positions where this home can be placed. So right into the biome home, we will have a public array list. Nah. Since we know that the maximum we want to... No, actually, no. Shit. So the problem is we can't tell like how many available positions there will be when running the algorithm, right? Because the algorithm itself will calculate how many we need, so an array will be like quite hard. So let's just use an array list. But the problem is I need like a pair. I mean, I could use like a float array. I think I'm gonna do that, yeah. I'm always like so concerned about like memory stuff, but like when do you actually run out of memory? Like, you know, it's quite like also for like data types that are like not even big at all. I'm a little bit picky with that. I'm just gonna do it with a float array. We're gonna have, what's it called? Free positions? No. Possible positions? I don't like that. let's call it positions. Positions is new array list. Yes, this one can be final. Okay. So now we basically, you know, just check for, we have our entity now, and we can access this, like the area we need to check for the model, with desert homes dot entity. Where is it? Like desert homes. Yeah. Let me just biome home current. No, variation equals desert homes v, so that we get the current desert home, and from this variation dot entity dot model data we get the size x and size z of the model, and this is the area we need to check in. So if we go back into the home IL class where I manage placing, current place, check placing, check placing. Correct, right here. No, this is that is not the correct. Or is it? Wait. Somewhere I should be calculating the height difference somewhere. Where is it though? Oh no, oh yeah. If height minus lowest is greater than the max unevenness of the current model. This is what we need. This is what we need, and this is what we need. An X model box, yeah. Okay, so we're just gonna copy this. And current place model will be variation.entity. IL.get added height x z. No, so yeah, wait. So for every tile, I also want to check the surroundings, right? There's probably a better way to do it, and you could definitely not do that at runtime, because it would freeze the hell out of your game. Right now I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for loops within each other. Like, yeah. But this is only called like in the loading screen of each biome, so it's fine, I guess. We'll see if I have problems with that. We'll need another name for that. Box. Let's call it. Yeah, let's do the area prefix. I think that makes it obvious what it's used for. Yeah. But we'll also need to check if... Oh no, we actually do it here, right? Yeah, we need to check if the coordinates we are giving are not outside of the height map array. so we don't get an exception, but this checks it already, so we're fine. Press this, yeah. Okay, so this should be good. Now we need to check if the difference between this actually is like, is it even enough to place it or not? Variation of entity, max unevenness. We don't need a place state. This is for like rendering the model in a more reddish tone, so the player can see if I can place it there or not. Yeah, you get it. So we are checking, is this variation on the tile we are on right now? Let's say we're checking here, and this space right here is like pretty flat, and our model is right here. Then we check, okay, this is our starting tile. We go from the min x, which is min. Oh wait, I need to. Wait, I'm not. Yeah, I need to. This model box right here doesn't know where it's at because I didn't set any position for it. So we just set the position before doing anything, yeah. Variation of entity doesn't set position. X, the Y is not important. Aki, what's up? Thank you for joining. So this, the Y is not, it's not important, right? No. Oh wait, it is. Oh yeah, it is. Or no, no, actually not. No, it's not. Okay. So we just need to set the X and the Z. So now the model box, because right, I'm setting the model box positions in here, right? And the model box basically, where is it? It's just a box that has like, that describes a three-dimensional box. And now that we have that, we have the actual X and Z positions in this. So this will be fine, yeah. Okay, but now let's get back to where I was. This is flat. We check this X and Z here, which are like this point right here, are these two variables. That's why I set the position so that it's the box centered around this position. And then I check for the area of the box, like this model box min x and the max x. I'll calculate right here, and then I will have an area that I can iterate through. So I look here, 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 check every height of each of these voxels, and then I can tell if like the average height difference is like, if it's like too big, then I can add the position. No, where is it? Variation. Didn't make it public. Yes, we need that, of course. Positions dot add. New float array of the starting points, right? Of the center point. This is what we need to save in order to later place the village here if we want to. So yeah. I don't like creating like a float array. It always seems like wrong to do it like this. I don't know. But I mean, like creating a class that just calls positions and then has attributes like X and Z. I think like this will be probably the same memory. We'll have the same memory usage, right? Or at least I hope so. Yeah, we're just gonna leave it like this. Nah, I was thinking about having two lists where it just says float X positions, but I'm not sure if this would be better, and then we'll have also Z positions. Like the index will be like the same. If I want the X and Z pair, I just use like the same index. But I think having two lists will be even like will be worse than just having a float array. Like, but I'm not sure. I'm just gonna do it like this. I think like having two lists will create a little bit more overhead than just using float arrays. We'll stick with that. I think we can now just actually we can check if it works. Yeah. Let me just think about how I could add, no, I could do it like this. Let's just say, wait, I have to do it here. If the hello. Let me do it like this. That's better. If the variation dot positions is not empty, we want to, for now, let's just see if we can actually place the model on the desert. We want to set the variation's position, entity on set position to variation dot positions get 0 and then 0 for the X. The Y will should set itself, right? Wait, let's do like this. This will be like testing codes only right now, so yeah, X, and then we'll get the aisle heights. Yeah, we don't need the edit height right here because the randomly generated aisles cannot be edited in height. So we'll take in the X and Z here, and then do these. And then we should just be able to add the entity to the scene, if I'm not mistaken. Oh wait, no. Oh, I forgot. We made it we made the model instanced, and I'm not setting like the models and the instances. Oh wait. So we still need this, but the set position, that is wrong. Yeah. That one's not correct. So first of all, the variation dot instances will be 1. We only want one house to be rendered for now, and the variation dot models 0 will be oh, hello, will be this. We just basically copied this. And then what was the fourth value? It was rotation. Okay, I mean, this will later be equal to, where is it? Variation entity dot this value right here, rotation y, but it will also be different for each instance, so I cannot take that. I need to calculate it some other time. I'm just gonna leave it at 0 now. Yeah. I was just thinking about the collisions. It should work with the collisions. Yeah, it should work. Do I update the... I should update the models, right? I should be doing that. No, oh no, I pass. Okay, so I pass the reference. That is nice. Yeah, that is nice. So when I create this and then I change it, it should be, yeah. This should work. I think this looks good. So this can be like this can be that. Let's just try it. Try it out. Oh wait, I'm not. I think I get a crash right here. Yeah. I need to check for the if like this is enabled, if Village Generation is enabled, else this is being called on the main menu, like when you open the game. It wants to generate villages right into there, but I only want this to happen on the desert biome. I still get an error that this scene is null. Let me just check that. Why do I get this? It's probably inside of here. Let me just check the manager. Hello. There. Current scene is null. This is the error message I get, and I check get current. That's pretty. I thought it would be more calls. Scene equals. Oh, okay. Yeah. So the thing is, I'm initializing the model before I do anything else. And obviously we don't have a scene here now. Do we need the scene for anything else in the constructor? I don't think so. I think we can check if IO is not null, because that's the thing, right? We initialize the biome model, the biome home model with null here. C might have been initialized. What? Okay, I still get the same error. I think the problem is that I need a scene to be able to create the model. I just need to check where to catch it. Oh wait. Okay. I mean, if that, no, okay. Did it work? No. At least we get a better arrow now. Isle.home. Yeah, okay. Okay, where do I set this? I set this in the... Yeah. So I need to check if isle is not 0. It's not null as well here. Yeah. Okay, now it's starting at least. Hopefully we don't get a crash on loading the desert biome. Let's see. Okay, so what should happen, let me just place the home, or the object I want to see in the desert biome. I want to see somewhere on the in the desert biome. It should be like a home, like this. If I just go and check this. Oh, yeah, okay, I get a crash actually. Oh god. It's not because this file is null. Where do I set this? In... no. This is not called. This... no, wait. This is called the render. Oh wait, yeah, because... oh yeah. So I'm not actually setting... do I have a method for that? I'm not setting the scene and the isle for the current model, which I obviously need to do. But I think I had this for the player only, right? Because I wanted the player to be initialized once, and then I just change the scene it's being rendered in. Wait, where is it? Handle? No. Huh? Is it in the class above? I can't find it now. Okay, but anyways, do I set it manually for now? I'll try it manually for now. Okay, before we do anything at all, right here, we have to do it right after doing like anything. The scene, we need to pass the scene, yeah. And the variation.scene entity.scene, no, will be this, and the variation.entity.isle will be isle. Okay, now we need to change this abstract method, and also I will have arrows here, yeah, and here. Yes, and this is, oh, this is final. We don't want that to be final. Yes. I hope that should fix it. I hope that should do the job. Oh, wait, what? Oh, yeah, I need to pass the scene. So the scene actually, do I have a variable here? Yeah. Oh yeah, so okay. And this is changed On what call? Your isle. Oh yeah, that's correct. Yeah, should be fine. I forgot to actually add the parameter. Okay, I think I'm gonna try and get placing the model, like seeing one house to work for now, and then we'll call it a day. Yeah, let's see if I can. So again, this should be visible on the desert biome. Nope, I always want to place the wrong harbor. Okay. Let's see if it's even working now. Okay, I didn't get a crash. Oh, okay. So it spawned, it was generated. But as you can see, it's floating a little bit, and I think it's not correct for it to be like on the same position where the player spawned. I think there's some kind of error with that. Because the thing is, the algorithm, like it starts checking from 0, 0, which is up here. So it goes all the way through here, here, and boom, here it finds the first like placeable tile, and then if it finds that here's a lot of flat area, I can place it here, it will place it right on here and not in the middle. So there is probably some kind of yeah. I think I'm not updating the model array correctly. But it's being, but at least it's being added to the scene. Let's try again. Let's try and generate another aisle. So I just go back into it, and now it's generating a completely like other aisle, but with the same biome. Yeah. Okay, I think there's I think I don't update the instance model itself, but actually it should happen. It should. I was just thinking let me just check one thing. I should be clearing all of the solid entities when I generate. Oh yeah, I'm doing that. Okay, okay, that's great. I wasn't sure about that, but then we can leave this here. And okay, but the main issue is not updating like the positions right here. I pass this through reference to the set instance model array. I set it here. And when I initialize it, I don't do this function, which is like the update function for it. But I'm also doing it when updating the entire scene. Instances count. I mean, the instances should be fine. Frustum models. So because it's like placed on the correct height, this code should be running. But somehow it doesn't, it has the wrong the wrong values when updating. I can check it like this. If the current model we are looking at is like the Desert Home 1, which is this model right here, I want to see the X value. Oh wait, I want to see the X value of it and the Z value. I'm just gonna write it out like this. The Y, actually, let's look at the Y as well. Yeah. Let me restart the game. Oh, wait. Yeah, I think I just thought of something. Yeah. Actually, let me just check it real quick. Let me just check the coordinates. I think I have something in mind that could potentially cause the issue. Where's the console? Okay, so it's, yeah. As I expected, the X and Y and Z, it's... No, wait, it's different for some frames. Wait, what? Why is the Y 4.6 for some frames? What? I mean, it's not correct whatsoever. So I think the problem might be that I don't actually want to do it like this. I mean, it should be the same thing. Like, let me just try it like this, and in here I access this through the entity. Yeah. Wait. Let me just check again. No, that should be correct. Yeah. Okay, all good. Oh, wait a second. Wait. Oh. So this one right here is actually... I mean, that shouldn't be causing the problem. But right here, I'm checking the negative. Like, if the terrain is not even enough to place a model. That's what's happening here. So I need to swap this. If the difference is of the highest and lowest position found, Y value found, then we can place the vet, and then yeah. I can't talk anymore, it's too late. Okay, let me go to the desert biome. Okay, so now the home is gone. Let's see. Oh. Oh. Okay, okay. Oh, that looks pretty good. It's also at the correct height. You can tell nothing is like floating or something like that. Maybe I could. I don't know if this should be like. Maybe it was a lucky place. Maybe the algorithm did not the correct thing, but I got lucky. Let's try it. Let's try it again. Okay, where is it? Wait. Well, I was about to say, if it's not being placed at all, we have a problem. But I fear that it has the exact same position as the last generation, as the last, like, yeah. So the sun is right here, and we are pretty much in the middle of this aisle. Let me check again. Because the home should spawn like in some corner of the islands. Actually, like to the sun and to the left. It should spawn somewhere here. But it always spawns at the same position. Which is weird. This doesn't make a difference, but it's better like this. So we can delete that. It has some different values, but they're not always there. A bit like all over the place, and I'm not quite sure why. Oh, I know why. Yeah. So we got some 0, 0, 0 values because yeah. 1, 2. So there are 2 other entities that I initialized somewhere, which causes this to happen. And 1, like yeah. We don't need that anymore. Let's also not add it to the inventory. Actually, we don't need that item anymore at all. I mean, the positions should be correct. I think I'm missing some method call that updates the positions correctly. I mean, I'm not doing anything different for these instant models. I set the models, I set the... yeah. And the same should be happening here. Wait, let me check the... when I hit trees, I changed the model array as well. Let me just check where I did that. Wait, I did it right here. So what I do is... I'm just setting the model values. Yeah. And then I do hit updates only because if the player is not doing anything of this stuff right here, then it should also update the positions. So right now I think the problem might more likely be anything related to these right here. Let me just print them out. And I think I need to check if they match. There's no way they don't match, because I'm directly accessing this. Yeah. Getting the first index and then the 0. So now I'm just gonna check if these values are like always the same every time I generate a new island. So we're gonna desert home 1 position 0. Let's check these values. No, actually. I need to check the first one. Yeah. So I'm only gonna do it when placing the house. Okay. This is Doesn't look right. Okay, but what does this say? 0, 10. Okay. That's kind of weird. Blueberry Cookie, what's up? Yeah. Told you I'll be back, yeah. Thank you, man. Welcome back. Oh. Okay, so now this is it's yeah, it's still 0, 10. Oh, I know why. Okay, so obviously I'm always I'm always adding the position to this. How many bugs squished today? Unfortunately, I only generated more. Right now I'm trying to yeah, generate villages like the NPC villages when you go to the desert biome, and yeah, just basically trying to generate villages, but that doesn't quite work. It doesn't quite work, sadly. We need to reset the variation of positions. We need to reset this, yeah. And then we add them, but so that was, yeah. Let's just see. Well, can't see anything. Okay. You overcooked the code, huh? Yeah, probably did. Okay, where's it? Where's it? It's back there. I mean, it looks good. Problem is, I didn't change anything with the code, like nothing except the position. Or maybe it was the, maybe it did cause the error. I mean, now it should be different, right? We generated it, and where is it? Oh my god, FOV change. I know I changed FOV. It's 0, 5, 3. Why is the X 0 again? Wait. Oh, wait, actually it does work. Oh my god. That makes so much sense. Okay, so the thing is, X is 0 because it starts at 0, right? So it checks like it starts X 0. And that's actually a bad example. Let's say the map was like this big. So the starting point of the X will be here. And now it checks X is 0, nothing here. X is 0, but Z is 1, nothing here. Z is 2, Z is 3, Z 4, and here maybe it collides with something. And then the Z is like, just like here, 53. And that's the point where it finds something. So it actually makes sense that it spawned at this position. Okay, that's nice. Let's try again. Man, I'd love to stick around for longer, but I am gonna go sleep. Oh yeah, no worries, man. No worries. It means a lot to me that you even showed up. That build looks so fitting. Yeah, I try to like just use the same colors of the. Oh yeah. I mean, that looks pretty good. That looks actually pretty good. Wow. So now it was where did it spawn? Where is it? I just saw it. Zero 5 3 again. Wait, I don't think that's right. Let me try again. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end the stream in a bit. Let me just check the positions again. It's still at 053. But there's no way it's like always, the algorithm like always generates like the same. There's no way, right? But it looks good like all the time. I don't know what the fuck. Guys, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Yeah, tell them. Good night. Have a good one. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. I mean, I am resetting the position right here. Positions clear. Yeah, I mean, that's just... It works. It technically works. I think the algorithm works for itself, but there's some sort of problem with the position setting. So I think I'll call that a day for now. I'm also like already streaming for like what was it? I would guess like 1.5 hours. I can't see the time right now. Oh, I actually can see the time right now. It's 1:50, 1:52. Okay, so yeah. I mean, we'll fix that some other time, or maybe I'll fix it off stream, and then when I stream again, I'll have like a big village. I don't know. Let's see. I'm very excited to add the NPCs to it, because that was I was working on. I actually got the NPCs like to move around and stuff. It's very cool. I think it will add like so much to the game if there was like only just like more pelicans and then running around the world. Oh my god, I can't imagine. But yeah, I hope you guys had a good time. If anyone watching the VOD, thank you for watching. Yeah, and have a good night, everyone. Bye bye.